Okay. Alright, King, kind of is that
Yeah, that one's straight. I just checked it.
truth verse?
Yeah, truth.
We good on we good on her driving.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you okay?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, like you all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
The Apostle is a great millstone, peace, salutations to you, society, and pushing his word, sincerity, truth, and charity. All right, Lord willing, this will be a quick lesson called, what is it, Prophecies and
It's just an open
language.
forum with concerning prophecies and just applying wisdom. That was pretty much what we were talking about in class. We didn't really have a set subject today. Brothers were just in the spirit, just talking, man. And there's a lot of things happening in this world. Okay, and with that being said, we got to be wise out here. We just can't be walking, as fools, okay? As the scriptures say, I think that's in, what is it? Is that Ephesians or? The fifth chapter?
Ephesians 5.
I got it.
All right, can you get that real quick? We'll start off with that, because like I said, real quick, there's a lot of things happening. We were mentioning how you got this Neuralink being pushed, all right, on the mainstream media now. Okay, it's on the your local news channels, your local radio stations, all right, radio stations, all right. They're pushing that Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, you brothers know what I'm talking about. All right, we were talking about the crime that's happening in Chicago and really just actually throughout the states, the lockdowns in China, all right, the World War III buildup, you got, what was it, Iran, Russia, China, they're teaming up, all right, making things happen, digital currencies being pushed, all right, we were going into, all these different things, man. So with that being said, we got to be, wise in our movements, man. We got to ponder our steps, as the book of Proverbs say, all right, but you got it.
On this Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 8 says, For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord.
Yeah, babe, we were in darkness before this truth, okay? But now we're in the light. And with that being said, since we're in this light, we understand that, there's going to be prophecies that are going to be fulfilled, which are going to change our lives, man. Hey, there's going to be famines. There's going to be riots out here. All right, hey, there's going to be more diseases, etc., more warfare, man. Okay, so we got to prep ourselves, man. We got to. The scriptures talk about that. Set your house in order. Okay, we really got to get on point to the best of our ability, and we all got something to work on. Every single one of us here, man, whatever it may be. Okay, keep going.
I'm about to put on all the armor of the Lord too.
Yep.
Do it.
It says, Ephesians 5 and 8, it says, Walk as children of light, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord.
Keep going.
And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them.
Exactly. And the scriptures talk about how what? We're supposed to separate ourselves from amongst them. All right? We're not supposed to touch the unclean thing. We don't want to get defiled by this world, man. All right?
No, I was just saying, that's definitely talking about the people of this world, man.
Yep.
The people of the world are in darkness. They a bunch of damn demons, man.
And that's what we were talking about. You weren't here, but we were talking about how you got to be very cautious of the women you're dealing with. All right, hey, you meet a woman, you got to vet her out, man.
Yeah.
You don't know if that woman has a STD. You don't know if she's gonna set you up and rob you. All right, hey, Shay, like we were talking about a particular situation that happened to a brother that was in the camp at one point, and he basically, he basically met this girl at the bar. Everything was cool. Then they get back to her place. They get on the rooftop. They're chatting it up. Something like happened. It got kind of weird. And then out of nowhere, this woman just said, I'm going to call the cops and said that you raped me. And he had to, flee, man. Like, literally, man. He had to flee from that situation because, you don't want to get, locked up and, persecuted, wrongfully. But that's the mindset of these people, man. And you want to avoid these clubs, man, these bars, because who knows what's happening in these places. We were talking about it's filled with nothing but a spirit of covetousness, maliciousness, violence, murder, okay, envy, so on and so forth, adultery, idolatry, man. Okay?
Yeah. The scripture say never trust your enemy, man. I know we bring this out on Esau all the time, but that includes these wicked people, period. These women, these 2/3 niggas,
Yeah.
they're all the enemy, man. You're not supposed to let your guard down. Any one of them, man.
Right, not all
Family
Israel.
members, yeah.
So,
Their family members, all, yeah.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Their family members are going to be the first ones to be your foes.
Yeah.
Like in Matthew, you know, those of your own household shall be your foes.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not in this truth, they're still stuck in they're plugged in the matrix, man. All right? They're your enemy.
That's right. That's right. Is there more to that?
This Ephesians 5:11, it says, "And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them.
Mm-hmm.
For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret."
Yeah, and then we were kind of, that's the spirit, man, because we were talking about vile acts that Jake does, man. We were talking about how Jake commits incest, how Jake is committing bestiality out here, all right? You got Jake involved in human sacrifices right now, human kidnapping and trafficking, man.
Yeah.
This is really what's going on, man.
Hey,
all right?
Hey, you know what? You ever heard it's an old Stevie Wonder song called Skeletons.
Mm.
So that's what that song is all about, man. You know, you got these motherfuckers in your face, they seem normal, but they doing all types of weird shit behind closed doors, man.
Yeah. You know? And I'll say this, hey, somebody's got a lot of money, man. The more money they got, the more wicked they are.
Yeah.
Because this world, in order for you to get exalted and promoted, you have to do these, wicked, acts and rituals. Okay, so stay away from the people like that. You know.
Kind of, because the world loves its own. You know, like the brother said, the more money you got, the more skeletons you ultimately have, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's right. Keep going on there.
It says, Ephesians 5:14, "Wherefore he saith, Awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahushua shall give thee light. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise."
Exactly. Walk circumspectly, meaning, because when you break down that word circumspect, the word circum goes into circumference, meaning like a 360 view, okay? And speckle meaning your eyes, okay? So you gotta pay attention, everything really, man. You gotta really, be locked in, you know? Pay attention to your surroundings, hey? Pay attention to the people at the job. Pay attention to the cars that are parked in your neighborhood. Pay attention to every little thing, man. All right? Because remember, this world is out to get you, especially that you being a, Israelite, you being, a prophet of the Lord. These people are trying to take you down, man. In any way, form, or fashion.
Hey,
Okay?
Go a different direction. I did that in the world, man. Like going to school and stuff. I ain't never go the same direct. Anybody with street knowledge, they know about that anyway. But I never used to go the same direction at the same time, man. Because you don't know who's following you, man. If somebody is following you, shake their ass up, man.
Right.
Yep.
That's how cautious you gotta be out here, man.
And it's bad, man, especially in cities like Chicago. And people are carjacking left and right, robbing left and right. They're trying to throw you into human trafficking. This is what's really happening, man.
Yeah.
All right, hey, they're trying to steal your organs. This is real talk, man.
Yep.
All right, this is not just something that happens. Oh, it happens in that city or there, or just something random. No, this is happening. All right, everywhere.
In Chicago alone, man, this been happening for a long fucking time, man.
Yeah.
You hear alone, man. I told you about they keep bringing this case up. They call it cold cases.
Oh, yeah.
These two little girls. I don't know if they appear to be the mice. I don't know.
Oh, I know what you're
Called the Grimes sisters.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So that's what happened to them.
Yep.
They walking home from a movie, somebody abducted
Right,
them,
right.
and they ended up dead. I think it was like less than a month later.
Yep.
So a lot of this shit been going on, man.
That's right.
It's been going on ever since this devil's been in power, man. See, that's what people don't understand. As long as you people talk about peace, it's never going to be no peace as long as the wicked's in power, man.
That's right. That's right. Keep going.
Ephesians 5:16, "Redeeming the time because the days are evil."
Mm-hmm.
It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Exactly. So it says, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. We're not living in pleasant times right now. All right. And it said, well, keep reading a little bit more.
It says, and be not, Ephesians 5 and 18, and be not drunk with wine.
No. Read up above that. Read that 17 again one more time for me.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Exactly. You got to understand the will of the Lord, which is what, man? Destruction is to come before, a tranquility, man. All right, that's brother. Get it real quick. Was it Second Ezra? So it was at 4 and 26, I think. All right, that has to. These evils must be multiplied first. They must come to pass. These are prophecies, man. All right, the Second Ezra, 15s and 16s. All right.
It's written, so it has to come to pass, man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Second Ezra chapter 4 verse 26.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Speak up too.
This is Second Ezra chapter 4 verse 26. And answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away.
Exactly. This world is hastening fast to pass away. All right. This place is circling down the drain, man. It's terrible. Hey, brothers who are a little bit older, we got a couple brothers who are in their 30s and 40s, man, right? Hey, we know how it was back in the 90s and 2000s, and some brothers, they may remember the 80s, where things were prosperous. It was a good time, man. It ain't fun nowadays, man. State Street looks deserted, man. It looks like a goddamn ghost town. You look at some photos from the 70s, 80s, 90s of State Street, especially this time of year.
Right.
You could barely move.
I was there. When I was little, my brother used to take me downtown, around this bullshit holiday, and we had to hold hands the whole time, so I wouldn't get lost, man. It was that many people outside.
And like I said, look at it nowadays, man. It's a ghost town. No one's buying stuff. What you see, instead of people shopping and getting their Nikes and their and their appliances for their homes, what do you see down the street? A damn dope fiend, all right, a prostitute.
Police signs everywhere.
Oh yeah, police signs everywhere. No businesses. That's what you see in downtown now. All right. Hey, we've been saying this for some time now. Hey, downtown Chicago is basically like the south side or west side of Chicago, man. That's how bad it is now. It looks terrible, man.
Yeah.
Graffiti on buildings, man.
Yeah.
Boarded up, buildings.
When we used to teach at, it was one particular building looked like a goddamn project, man.
Yeah. So this place is through, man. Well, keep reading out. You got it.
Yeah, always hold scriptures out.
Alright, verse 27. And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. And this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
This world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. Okay? This is a wicked, evil world that we live in. The scriptures talk about how this is a present evil world. This is a terrible place to live in. This is actually the worst time period known to mankind.
Yeah.
Alright? And that's because Esau is in power. The most wicked. Alright? The most wicked king, as the scriptures call him, man.
What the scripture say, as the king is, so are the people.
Yep.
So these people follow suit. The person, whoever the person is ruling, man.
That's right. Keep going. I think there's more.
But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, Alright, verse 28.
Second Ezra 4 and 28, right?
Yeah.
Keep reading.
Alright, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown.
Yeah, the evil is sown. Okay, keep going.
But the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Yeah, the destruction hasn't come yet. Okay, but we know it's coming. It's very close. Okay, we see it. And how do we know these things? Hey, we're observing the tokens, man, which meaning the signs. All right. Hey, we're seeing the push for the transhumanism, right? Which leads to the era of Charagma. That implantable device that they're trying to put into everybody very soon. We're seeing the buildup of World War III. Okay, we're seeing the collapse of societies worldwide, not just here in America, but worldwide. Okay, we know that we're at the end of this, man. All right, and they look at the men of the Lord and the followers and believers. They're waking up.
Yep.
That's a sign right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because this wasn't happening, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, really like that. Now, of course, you had, the was it Abba Bivens, and then you had, Kima Shah and High Priest Ariel, so on and so forth. Yeah, yes, they were in New York, but it was quiet, man. This thing didn't explode until, what was it, 07, 08?
Yeah.
That's when it really exploded.
And guess what? Esau, Edom, the enemy, he knows it's a sign. He's shaking his fucking boots, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Keep going on.
I'm on verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down,
That evil, okay, that was sown, be not turned upside down. Keep going.
and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away,
Meaning it's got to be destroyed. Keep going.
then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Exactly. Hey, if this present evil world doesn't get completely wiped out, hey, the next kingdom can't come into place, man. Which is that righteous kingdom. All right, which is going to be the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, which in turn is the kingdom of Israel, man. All right.
Yeah, because Esau, Edom, his sins had to reach unto the heavens first before the Lord brings the destruction. He dealt that way with all the heathens that ruled. They had to fulfill their measure of wickedness first before he brings them down, man.
The brother has a priesthood.
Oh, yeah.
And to back you up, like you guys are saying, in order for one kingdom to come up, another kingdom has to go down. Right? That's just balance.
That's right.
You cannot rule in Esau, Edom's kingdom because you got stupid niggas that think that, man. You know?
Folly.
Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
Yeah, and this whole world has there's been bloodshed on this whole world, man.
That's
All right. Doesn't matter where you go. It could be, especially here in the States, man. All right. But it doesn't matter if you go from the States to somewhere in South America, to Africa, to Asia, to the Middle East, to Europe. It's all been defiled, man. Okay? With that being said, something has to happen. Keep reading.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Exactly. So,
Who is that talking about?
hey, these Edomites, they got to get their blood shed, man. And that's how this earth is going to get cleansed. All right? They literally have a blood debt. Look, Esau can't pay his way out. He can't cry his way out. He literally has to get put into slavery, serve that hardcore bondage, and then get completely wiped out, man. His blood has to touch this ground in order for it to get cleansed.
He can't put himself in a delusional mindset thinking he gonna get out of it.
Oh.
He can't get out of it. He can't get his ass out.
I got
So that's exactly what they love to do.
I got a fast one. This is Micah chapter 2. I'm gonna get straight to the point. 3. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord. I'm gonna start at 1 just so we know who we're talking about. This is Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. You know, that's talking about the Edomites because they got to sit there and think about, doing wickedness. They got to pre-plan it.
Yeah. Scriptures say they can't go to sleep unless they cause something to fall.
Yep.
So when he thinking of a perfect plan, now he's sleeping with his thumb in his mouth.
Yeah.
With
And
a big around his fucking.
you know what's so crazy? Jake, man, a good day for them is, all right, I'm going to make some money, deal with this big booty woman,
Yeah.
all right? Drink some liquor,
Yeah.
all right? And watch some TV, and that's a great day.
Yeah.
Hey, these Edomites, they lose their marbles, man, if they don't do wickedness, man. This guy in his mind is thinking about, man, I gotta stab somebody to death. Hey, it's American Psycho, bro.
Yeah.
Just some American Psycho shit, man.
I accomplished it. Now I can rest, man.
Yeah. Now. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like that nigga Doofenshmirtz of Phineas and Ferb. Like every episode he creates some shit that's, and that nigga American Psycho, he just had an urge that he had to suppress for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then it'll come out every now and then. Okay, I gotta kill somebody.
Yeah.
Pre-planned motherfucker had on a plastic suit so blood won't get on his suit and shit.
This guy literally bought some hookers, man, just to torture them, peel their skin and all that stuff, and then kill them. That's what that's what got this guy off, and that's what made him go to sleep at night.
Right. Remember the stupid dumb hookers he dealt with and got away, and then they went right back.
Oh yeah, that was folly.
He said, "I want everybody to feel my pain. No one shall escape."
That dude was bugged out, man. Hey, that's a good. Hey, if you haven't seen that movie American Psycho, I highly recommend people watch that. And that literally gives you an insight of really what goes on in the minds of these Edomites, man.
Yeah.
All right, but this is Micah 2:1.
He got on a suit and tie though. See, that's the front. That's the front. That's the front right there. But they bunch of goddamn demonic demons, man. Be cool here, brother.
Yep. It says, "Woe to them that devise." This is Micah 2:1. "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." And the reason why they get away with all this stuff is because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, as the scriptures say in Job 9:24. All right, this is their little season, all right, to be let loose and then commit all sorts of iniquities and crimes, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is verse 2. "And they covet fields, and they take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man in his heritage." All right, and that's what they do. Okay, if they like, your plot of land, next thing you know, you're gonna have a couple guys talking to you. All right, you're gonna have some ambassadors. All right, be sent to your area saying that, you know what, I think you need our help.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed that your people are getting oppressed, and we need to intervene and help you. And that's what they literally do, man.
Right.
Next thing you know, all of a sudden there's a proxy war, and they got then they just set up a new leader out of nowhere, and you're like, who the hell is this guy?
Right.
Where did he come from?
Then they set up a gold mine in your company and run your money through that.
Yep. And then they tell you, look, man, you got to use this U.S. petrodollar now.
Yeah.
You know?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Isn't there a law? It's like, let's say, for example, you find gold in your backyard. I think he has the right to take that from you, right?
I have no clue. I don't doubt it. Hey, they can take anything, man. If they want to put, if they want to use your house to house soldiers, they can do it, man. They can kick you out, man. If they, I mean, think about it, man. Like, anytime they build like a highway or whatever, or if they build, like a train system, if they want that land, they're going to kick you out.
Mm-hmm.
The first, they're going to try to buy you out nicely, but then eventually it's going to get to a point where they're going to be like, get the fuck out of here. Here's the fucking money. Now go.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll take it by eminent domain.
Yeah.
The government has to build through here.
You have to send a hitman to kill you or whatever.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Or blow your shit up.
Drone strike.
So
Right.
This is what happens, man.
Oh shit, you can't even have your own shit. Let's say you had your own business, you successful. Then this red nigga with suit, he just come out of nowhere. Or like you said, won't talk to you. Like, where the hell you come from, man?
Exactly. Crazy, man. And verse 3, this is Micah 2:3 now. "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your neck, neither shall ye go heartily, for this time is evil." So you're not running away from your judgment. These Edomites are going to have to deal with that, the consequences of, their actions, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord's going to punish this nation terribly. And it's not going to be a good time for them, man.
Yeah, because Lord kept record of everything. All the wickedness you damn devils done. You thought you got away with it because you didn't get judged right away, man. But the Lord built the case on you. So when it finally come time for you to pay, it makes your judgment that much more harsher, man.
Right.
Horrific. Go ahead, bro.
Lamentations 4:21. "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee." What cup is that? That cup of slavery, man.
Yeah.
You'll drink every fucking drop until it's dry. "Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion," the Israelites, all right? "He will no more carry thee away into captivity." This is it for us.
Yeah, constant. Once the Lord delivers out of this devil's hands this time, we're never going into captivity again. The Lord's going to write the law, statute, commandments in our inward parts. We're going to be perfect and never going to sin against him no more, which thus the reason why we never going to go into captivity.
Right.
That's what's coming. Our hell is finna be over with, man.
Yep.
You go ahead, bro.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
These deep. Hey, we were talking about Hey, not that we talking about what made me find articles because we watched the damn movie over my brother's house.
Oh yeah.
Emmett Till, the lady, the responsible, her ass still living.
Yeah.
But guess what? Lord jacking her ass up health wise, man. She got a tube up her nose.
Yes.
She's suffering from cancer.
Yes.
She can't see.
Yes.
You know, and she's suffering mentally. Cause she know that she gotta pay for that eventually, man. She know deep down, man.
That's right.
He will discover thy sins, you know. So he has a record of everything you do, Esau, Edom.
Yup.
All right. You're just a fucking heathen, so he's not dealing with you right now. He's jacking up his own children, all right? Because we are his children, you know. He loves us. He doesn't care about y'all. But after this is through for us, he's coming to visit y'all first, man. And the rest of you heathens joined on to you.
Yeah, I got scripture since you said that. This is First Maccabees.
Can I say something real quick, Axelaki?
No, I just let me grab the scripture.
Okay.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, hey, the Lord's already starting to visit these Edomites, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're losing their power. The scripture said in Deuteronomy 30:7 that all these curses shall be put on our enemies. And we're seeing that, man. Hey, look, man, these Edomites are the drug addicts, all right? These Edomites are losing their homes. These Edomites don't have good jobs.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing that, man. They can't reproduce like that. They're becoming small and minute. You know, they always were, but now they're really dwindling.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the damn Emmett Till, bitch, Lord jacking her health up right now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You know, so these Edomites...
He keeping her around just to suffer, man.
Yeah, they're suffering, man. They're not doing that good. Why do you, I'll say this, especially these lower level Edomites, why do you think they're in such an uprise right now with what's going on in this, world? You know, what's going on with the government? You know, they're not dealing with these taxes. They're not dealing with the government trying to take away their, right to bear arms. You know, so on and so forth. They're suffering, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got it. This Second Maccabees 6 and 12. Now I beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but that they judge those punishments, which would say, the Lord hasn't put us through this for our own destruction.
Yeah.
You know, so it says, but that they judge those punishments not for our destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you about to say?
I was going to say, was it that Baruch, we were sold to the nations?
Yeah, not for our destruction.
Not for our destruction, you know?
Yeah, but it says, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastening of our nation. For it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time before with punishment. Go back what we said, the brother said, well, we go off, the Lord jacks us up right away, man.
Yep.
And punishes us, man. But he don't do that when he saw him other nation. He allowed their wickedness to build up.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it says, for verse 14, for not as with other nations whom the Lord patiently forbear to punish till they become to the fullness of their sins, so he dealing with us. So that's why Esau's gonna get double in the kingdom of heaven, man, because he got a lot to pay for. The Lord built the case on his red ass, man.
Can you get 2nd Ezra 15 and 5, I believe? Yeah. Yeah, get that real quick. We get that 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. Is that a quick one?
It's just, yeah.
Get it there.
This is Revelation chapter 18 verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Yeah, so you ain't get away with nothing. Hey, the Lord's own son didn't get away with anything, man. You know why he went through his house shot? He had to pay for what he did when he was Adam.
Yep.
It's Solomon, man.
That's right.
So what makes you damn tell who the Lord not even fucking dealing with? You're a damn reject. What makes you think you just gonna get away with all this wickedness you've done and still doing, man? You know, it's fucking madness. But like I said, you could be delusional all day. I would be too. But it's not gonna help you. The Lord don't give a fuck about it. He still said he's gonna pay.
Yep, that's right. You got that 2nd Ezra 15? Speak up.
This 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring lazarus upon the world, the sure famine, death, and destruction.
Exactly. This is what's coming to the world, and it's going to explain why the Lord is going to do these things. Keep going.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth,
Yep. Keep going.
and their hopeful works are fulfilled.
Exactly. A wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. This is why a death, famine, destruction, diseases, etc. are coming. And with that being said, we understand that these things must come to pass before that good can come to play, man. All right, and this is why we got to be wise in our walk out here, man, because things are gonna get hectic, man. Look, these people, like I was just telling the brothers, I just saw a quick article talking about how Nike, I believe it was Nike and Adidas, you know, basically, these foot, everyone knows about Nike and Adidas. They're I think sometime next year, like 30 or 40% of their shipments are gonna get cut off because of all the restrictions that are happening in China right now, man. And like I told the brothers, man, like, look, a pair of Jordans, let's just say when they, have a new shoe come out to world, let's say $200, right? Just using that roundabout number. That thing's gonna cost like $400 or $500, man, and people are gonna go nuts, man, over that. Then there's only gonna be, let's just say they got like 100,000 of those, every time they come out with the shoe, right? Now that thing's gonna get cut to, let's just say 50,000. And I'm telling you, man, these people are gonna go nuts, man. This is just basic stuff that people don't even really need. It's not true necessities, man. These are wants. So imagine when the true necessities really it gets stripped away. How we were saying, there's no food, water, no batteries, medical supplies, no electronic devices that are needed. All right. Imagine once that goes away, dude, we're gonna start seeing the breakdown of a society, man, and it's not gonna be pretty, man. We're all gonna be in the midst of this, man. But see, the difference between us and the rest of these people is that we have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And this is why we got to keep calling on our power, man, and keep getting right with our power, because we need protection. We need divine intervention for the things that are about to happen in this world.
Yeah, you're going to see the true animal come out of these people, man. They put it on the act now, but like you said, wait till the necessities and all this stuff get taken away from them. You're going to see how they really are, man.
Hey, Rob, I think the Joker said that in the movie. He said they act normal. You know the quote?
I know what you're talking about. I'll find it. But
he said they act normal now, but take some necessities away and they'll act just like me.
Yeah.
So hey, this place is going down the drain. These Jordans sales about to go down. Hey, and for the people that do got it, hey, there's gonna be people waiting outside to take it from me.
Exactly, man. You got some?
Yeah.
Bring it out, and then if you can find the quote, bring that out.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, and the woe goes into destruction. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So there's going to be all type of violence, man. All right, many class wars, many race wars, just all hell breaking loose all around the place, man. It says, for there shall be sedition among men.
And we're already seeing that, man. These things are coming to pass, man. They're happening live right now. You go to China, man, that's sedition, man, when you have people trying to, break down fences, trying to go after government officials, You see that out here in the States, man. Whether some of this stuff be, some type of psyop or, some type of, false flag, right? It's still putting a spirit out there. Hey, look, you had Nancy Pelosi getting attacked and her husband. All right, it was really her husband who got attacked. The point being, you had that happen. You had a couple of, about a year back? I forget the lady's name, but the governor from Michigan, that one woman, all right, she had, people trying to kidnap her, yep. They did those Edomite militias, those white men, gotta push that out there, man, all right? Because they always talk about, terrorism, hey, the so-called white man, the Edomite, that's the true terrorist, man. Look at his actions.
He's a true person that's all about hate, man. You got the nerve talking about you, Jason. Your whole existence is based off hate. Anybody hate your red ass, it's the hate that you showed against them first, man.
Exactly. They're a damn terror to the world, man. Yeah, they're a cancer. That's all they are. Yeah,
damn bully, man. Look, what you mad about? The nigga red nigga talking about he mad. What the fuck you got to be mad about? You been ruling this earth in wickedness and bullying everybody since the Lord gave you that power to do so, man. What you mad you can't do it no more?
Yep. Yeah, basically.
Hey, Karai, it was a guy, because you got the whole World Cup thing going on.
Yeah.
All right, and you know, over there in Qatar, you know, they don't allow the alphabet community. You know, so a lot of Western people are angry. You know, and one of those Arabs came out and said, he said, "Who is America to teach us morality?"
Right.
You know,
exactly.
why is America teaching us?
They said something along the lines too of you're not gonna come here and change a whole society and civilization for 28 days. They said something along those lines. They're like, no, man, you're not coming here and telling us what to do. You're coming to our home, basically, our field. You're trying to change us, but see, they do that on purpose, though. See, Esau, he purposely sets that stuff up, so then there could be an issue, an issue can arise. Yeah. So then, going back to what I was saying earlier, they can send their ambassador saying, you know what, you need help.
Yeah.
You need our help. Take this.
Yeah.
All right. See, there's a terrorist in your country. Hey, they're persecuting the alphabet boys over here. You know what? We gotta come in, help you out, and set up, democracy in this country.
That's it. And that's what we do. Yeah.
And then here's the U.S. petrodollar. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's it. That's what. And that's what all this. That's what he's doing now. He pressing people's buttons. You know, trying to get them to snap, so he can in turn get carnal, and then he can in turn come with a solution. Yep. And that's what him setting up his new world order, man. That's what it's all about. Order AFK.
Can I get this precept that the brother brought out? The brother, I think it's K6J1V3 or Yakanan. It's he brought out Daniel's 8 and 25, and through his policy, meaning his laws, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. See, these laws benefit him, not the people below him. All right, and it says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. And that's what he always does. He comes in, the name of peace and justice.
Right.
All right, and then just completely destroy an entire landmass. All right. I mean, look at what happened in Afghanistan, man. They were out there, for 20 years, man, completely destroyed, that whole place, and just up and left after they, basically used and abused, all right, that entire, landmass and the people.
Yeah, that's why they said wisdom Solomon. Let our law, let our law be the law of justice.
Oh yeah.
Law of strength be the law of justice, man. He always think that pen's gonna save his ass. He just come up with a law, signing on the dotted line. He good, man.
Okay.
Lord, guess what? How about Shim Yahushua don't give a fuck about none of that, man.
That's right.
He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And going back to that, I think in Isaiah, we brought it out in class before we started, filming. The elder Karab brought out that Isaiah, I think, what was it, the 14th chapter, about how his the scepter is going to be broken.
Yeah.
Look, man, eventually at some point, Yahushua is going to come back to this world and just just snatch his rulership, and power from him, man. All right, Yahushua is coming back, and he's the King of Kings, Lords of Lords. He's gonna put these Edomites into subjection. But like how we were saying, before these things happen, all these great evils are gonna happen upon this earth. Can you still can you finish that?
It says
Yahushua is coming back when the earth's already in fucking chaos.
Yeah.
What is it saying? That was it, Luke?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the that fire's already kindled.
Yeah.
Let this brother finish.
Just hold it, bro.
It's verse 16.
Don't try to force the course out. Keep going.
It says, "For there shall be sedition among men," which that's people trying to usurp their authority, their government. It says, "In invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes."
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these people of high status, they won't care about that. All right, and hey, when shit go left, hey, LeBron ain't gonna mean shit. They'll rob him too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it says, "In the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Keep going. I keep reading to like 20 or something. About
a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Yeah, that's going into that martial law. Look, eventually, there's gonna be so much chaos out here, and like how you said, the crop, that's gonna give Esau the justification to, implement certain things, and to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's gonna say, look, I have to barricade, these neighborhoods. I have to make checkpoints because there's so much domestic violence happening. We don't know what's going on, and we have to regulate everything. You know, this is what he's going to be pushing, man. Going back to that scripture, that Daniel's 8:25. Hey, by peace, all right, he's going to destroy many. He's going to come in, like I said, come in the name of peace and justice. And really, in reality, he's ready to kill you, man.
Right. The plan was set up by him all along.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
You know, he knew what that's going to happen. That's going to justify him the reason to sign these laws, legislation, him to get carnal, you know,
That's right.
him to bring that charagma.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You know,
Keep.
it's all designed from the beginning by him.
Right.
And then he comes, and then it plays out. He come play hero.
Yeah.
That was the whole plan to begin with.
Big S on his chest.
Yeah.
Superman. Can't say the thing.
Right, dumbass, fucking dumb.
Keep reading.
Verse 18. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed."
Mm-hmm. And this is why
the city shall be troubled.
This is why this is all happening. You know, or why it's gonna happen. Why? Hold on, let me rephrase it. Why it's happening now, and why it's gonna continue to get worse.
Yep.
Because of the pride of these people. These people are getting worse, man. Even though they keep getting hit with, you know, all these different type of plagues, man. Whether it be a disease, whether it be them getting robbed, whether it's them losing their jobs, they're still getting more prideful and more rebellious.
Yeah.
And these people just you sit there and go through social media, man, and some of the stuff that you come across, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It usually be like you're still in awe, man, with the stuff that people do, but it's not going to end until the Most High just comes, you know, until Yahweh sends His Son Yahweh Shai back to this earth to just completely obliterate the, you know, this evil and wickedness, man. It's not going to stop, man.
It's gonna get worse and worse
Yeah.
as the second goes by.
That's right. Keep going on.
It says, "The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation."
Yeah, so you're going to see people invading one another because of the lack of natural resources. All right, that's what's coming. These people are going to go crazy, man. All right, man, look, you might try to cook some goddamn food at like fucking 3, 4 in the morning. You're like, okay, I think everyone should be pretty much sleeping by now. I'm going to start cooking this food so I can eat it later. All of a sudden, 1 or 2 people smell that food, and they're on a hunt now. Now they're trying to figure out who's cooking.
Yeah.
Which house is it? Well, we don't care if we got to break into 4 fucking houses. All right, we're going to find that person who's got the food, and then we're gonna rob them and steal all the stuff and kill them, man. And then we may rape them too. I'm talking about the dude. We're not talking. They're not worried about the wife, man. They're worried about you. Hey, because you gotta remember, a lot of these guys are sodomites, man. All right, hey, they did the time in jail. A lot of them are just natural fucking just moles, man. You know, hey, they got that because that's the spirit out here now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta remember. Look what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. You had that angel. You know, he dealt with Lot, right? And you had them sodomites, all right, banging on Lot's door. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, we know he's in there. Bring him out.
So we may know him.
Yeah. Oh, I got 2. Hey, I got 2 virgin daughters. Just take them instead. Please, leave this man alone. Boom, boom, boom. No, we want him. I likes the booty. Man booty. And I wants it.
Yeah, shit.
It's some fucked up shit, man. But this is the mindset of these people. They got demons on them, man.
That's why you need to. That's why prayer is very important. You need to pray the how about you how shot to protect you from shit like that, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the angels made them blind. They still was trying to rape.
Yeah.
Like,
God damn.
We see that a lot today with these moles in the gym,
Bro.
You know, hey, you got brawling moles, man.
Yeah.
You know? Even in the martial arts world, there's a lot of moles, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, the sons of Belial.
Yeah.
The Lord gave him you know, over to that, man.
Yeah.
You know. So this is what's coming, man. This is not going to be a pleasant time. I'm telling you, man. We're about to experience some crazy stuff, man. That's why, you know, we keep talking about how, look, you have to keep separating yourself from this place. You cannot be attached to this place. You cannot, you know, want to, you know, be a part of this world. This world's about to get judged. Remember that. You know, look what happened during the time of Noah. Everyone got fucked up, man. Minus Noah, his sons, and their wives. That's it. That small remnant. And that's what's happening again in this time period. That small remnant is the only ones that are going to get out of this, you know, great destruction. The rest of these people, they're going to suffer, man. They're going to deal with the consequences of their actions, you know?
Oh, okay. Can I get this?
Whatever you got.
Sirach 40, I'll start at 8. Such things happen unto all flesh, both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood, like the brother was going into. Back in Noah's time, there was billions of people back then. There's nothing new under the sun. All right? Only 8 souls were saved. All right? But this time now, only the elect are going to be saved, including the 1/3 of the nation of Israel here in America, man. All right? And the other Israelites scattered abroad that are, you know, predestined for salvation. But the rest of the world is going to get it, man. You see, the elites, you Rothschilds, DuPonts, you know, Oppenheimers, are going to be hiding deep in those caves, man. All right? Those deep underground military bunkers. And guess what? You're going to be our first fruits of slaves.
Yes, sir.
You know, like the brother mentioned earlier about, you know, burying bodies for 7 months, man. All right? Look, a time like no other is coming, man, and it's starting with you Jakes, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, man. All right?
I got
Yeah,
that
that's
quote,
it.
man.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
get this quote. We brought out that, you know, the brother mentioned, you know, the Joker, right? He said in The Dark Knight, you know, that movie, you know, with what was this, Heath Ledger?
Yeah.
He said, this is what Joker said: when the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. All right? Yeah, exactly. When the chips are down, when things aren't good, man. All right. Hey, when they lost their job. All right. When they can't, you know, find that loaf of bread. When they can't get that water. When they can't, you know, get their cigarettes, their medication. Let's see how these people are gonna act. It says, see, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. See, because he already knew how these people are gonna, you know, react, man. All right, and we know it too, man.
Hey, Narazaki, we seen a glimpse of that. 2 years ago, they was beating each other up for toilet paper.
Yep.
And that's only toilet paper, man. It ain't even get real yet.
Hey, people back in the day were fighting over the, you know, 60, 70, 80-inch TVs, man.
Yep.
iPhones.
Yeah, right. Wait till it's food.
Yeah.
Wait till it's the essentials that you need daily, man.
And remember, these people, they gotta eat, you know, 5 times a day.
Yeah.
You know, these people gotta eat their 3-course meals and have about fucking 20 snacks throughout the goddamn day.
All sugar.
All
Black
sugar.
man.
Right.
Oh, and don't forget they gotta get a hit of their Black and Mild. All right, they gotta hit some, you know, a Zanny bar. All right, they gotta hit the fucking crack. You know, this is some real shit, man.
They gotta get their pork.
Yep. And hey man, once that shit's gone, man, these people are gonna start losing it, man. All right.
Yeah, people, like you said, they black out. That's what calm their nerves. That's what get them through a day. If they ain't got that, they gonna be agitated as fuck, man.
Yeah.
And ready to kill somebody.
Yeah. Then you got the regular person, right? Let's say they don't do that. Hey, take away their coffee, man.
Yep.
Smoke.
Through. These people be having real caffeine addictions, man. Be having they'll be in a bad mood the whole day just because they haven't had a cup of Joe, man.
They're hangry.
angry. That's a big.
Hey, this is what it said. What he said too in the movie. Their morals, their codes. It's a bad joke dropped at the first sign of trouble. You see? Hey, no one's gonna worry about a standard in that day. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're only as good as the world allows them to be. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. And we're about to see that, man. We're about to see that, you know, in a great scale, man. Okay? It's about to get real fucking nasty out here. And this is why, you know, we need the Lord, man. We really do.
Okay, real quick, because we definitely need the Lord, you see, and this is how we're going to be delivered out of it, by calling on the name of the Lord. This is Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. You see, because the righteous are going to trust and hope in the Lord, man. They're going to call upon the power, man. And the Lord's going to deliver them. You see, divine intervention is coming, man. All right, like we brought out that Jeremiah 16, just above it, 14 and 15. The Lord's gonna, do great wonders to deliver His elect, man, before all these heathens. You see?
That's it. This is all to glorify the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. He got it where you have no choice but to trust and call upon Him, man.
Yeah. It says, "Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord, whose hope the Lord is." Jeremiah 17:7.
That's right.
You see?
I got one. Just to touch on the point, now exactly was going into how these people, when they lose their coffee, they lose all their dainties and shit. They go out there, man. This is Sirach 11:25. It says, "In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in a day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity."
That's right.
And these people not gonna be thinking about, damn, I just had 100K yesterday. No, they ass gonna be fucked up in the mindset of, oh, this nigga right here eating somebody. I ain't got no food. I ain't got this. I ain't got that. This nigga got smoke behind me. Somebody breaking the house next to me. They beating on my door. Hey, they just gonna be going through it. They gonna be in that moment.
Yeah.
You gotta worry about your dog. You ain't gonna get no food for him. He gonna be eating people too.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the menu.
Yeah. And he gonna be on the up.
Yeah.
And then you gotta think about the psychological effects of of this stuff. People are literally debating about boiling their dog, man, about boiling their kid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not like it's done quickly. They literally are gonna have to think about these things. And you understand how that affects people? And then while they're doing it, then they do the act. Then they're eating the damn dog that they love, or their child. That's gonna, man, put them in a whole different mindset after that, man. You ain't normal after that. You are not normal.
This is Lamentations.
And it's like, man, and this is the portion of a wicked man. This is your reward. You wanted to continue to do, commit idolatry, adultery, do drugs, be a rebel, all right, do all sorts of wickedness. This is your reward that's coming.
Yeah, it's what's the scripture say? The Lord will give you to your own devices, man.
Yeah.
That's
right.
Hey, shit. Hey, it's cool. Hey, you want to be wicked? You don't want to follow, talking to you, Jake. You don't want to follow you, how about Shimmy Shot? Cool. You continue your wickedness, but it's a consequence that come with it. Just deal with that.
Right, because the wages of sin is death. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're going to get, man. The Lord, He makes it rain on the just and the unjust. You see?
That's it. Oh no, it's a problem. You got to pay for it. That's why the Lord going to destroy y'all asses, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. You got it, Michelle.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, and I'm going to start at verse 9.
Start at 8.
Verse 8. Their visage is blacker than...
When people start dying, all right, from being famished, yeah, your skin starts sticking to your bones. All right, when somebody's real dark, they get even darker.
Yep.
Bellies start getting big somehow. Look at them Ethiopian kids, man. Just through on the ground, like they can't even cry because they don't got any water in their body.
Yeah.
They can't even. They're not even. They're trying to scream. They're like. That's what's coming out. That's it.
Bag of bones. You see a goddamn skeleton. Man.
It's terrible, man. Flies, picking at you.
Yeah.
You might have some birds start picking at your flesh, at your fingers. This is what, man, I don't know if you brothers seen them, but I've been seeing them for the past few years. Crows are just coming out left and right, man.
Yeah, that is true.
You know?
Yeah, man. That's why it's important to feel you how about you now, Shine.
Yes.
Shit.
Man, I was just getting.
Keep going on.
Verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these kind of ways stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. The hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in destruction of the daughter of my people.
Exactly, man. So getting shot, getting stabbed is better. Even if you survive, like let's just say, how sometimes you have people they'll get shot or stabbed, and then they may deal with a kind of a slower death because it doesn't kill them right away. But that's still better than starving.
Oh yeah.
Even if you get I got stabbed and now I'm infected. You know what I'm saying? That's a better death than literally just pining away, man.
Yeah, you
Just
pass
so-
out, you just die.
Yeah.
Then like I keep bringing this up, the psychological,
Yep.
you know what's going on in your mind psychologically before you actually die. That's man, that alone, man, will fucking destroy you, man.
It's torture.
It's torture. That's mental torture.
Mm-hmm.
And the Most High is the King of Terror. It says the slaying of the sword better than any slaying with hunger. All right, because what your body starts to do is start eating on the fat as energy, and it start eating on the muscle. Then your stomach start eating itself from the inside, man. They said these people gonna get so desperate. It said the hand of the pitiful woman has silent their own children. That word silent goes into boil. So you really have to think about that. All right, it says they were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. All right, and look at the account where the woman supplanted the other woman and say, "Let us eat your son, and then we'll eat my son tomorrow." And she ate her son the next day. After they ate the other woman's son, and on that same account they were selling a donkey's head and a dove's shit. So these are the times that we about to come to, man.
And they was selling that shit for high money. That was a lot of shekels of silver.
It was like 70. That's a lot of money, Joe.
Shit, that happened in this anime I was watching. That so these hoes and shit, they was in the school bus and they flipped over a curve, a hill. So they had 3 days of food because they come back from a field trip. But they was ended up trapped there 11 days. They didn't know it. So basically, about the 3rd day and shit, they're like, we ain't got no food. They get to looking around. They eating fucking bullshit, grass and shit. So the dog eventually died. They like, we gotta eat this fucking dog. So they eat the dog. They made stew out the dog and shit. Now eventually, people start dying. People start dropping. They in their head, they was like, fuck. They in their head like, shit. All I'm thinking, that's one less mouth to feed. Then they eventually start eating each other. They eventually started going out their man and started just killing each other. Everybody just killed each other.
Hey, what's that? If a brother can grab that when they say they eat their own arm, like cut it off or
How
something
they
like that.
snatch it at their arm.
Oh, Isaiah.
And I seen this TikTok a while back. It said it was a guy on a treadmill. He was swole as fuck, by the way. He said these people believe I'm working out just to be strong, but he said I'm preparing for when I gotta eat them. All right, and this nigga Alex Jones said if he's starving, he's lining up his neighbor to feed his children. These people are really. It's gonna say because iniquity abound, the heart of many shall wax cold. These people are not gonna give a fuck, man. At all. All right.
Yeah, you gotta know that, man. You know, these people are demons, man. That's why you gotta separate yourself from them, man, and get in the good grace of the Lord, man. These people ain't fucking right, man. Why would you want to hang out with these motherfuckers, man?
Facts.
You said you had it right.
Yeah, this Isaiah chapter 9 verse 20. And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
Yeah, after they're done killing people, killing like their pets and all that stuff, they're just gonna get to a point where they're gonna eat themselves. Literally, they're gonna sit there and be thinking about how they're gonna have to, saw off their arm,
Right.
and contemplating about this, and then literally doing it, man.
Oh, it was what was that? I think that was in that Looney Tunes commercial. He
Yeah.
put his his arm or something, put it on the plate to chop it off, man.
Damn.
And that's another thing with at home. You'll hallucinate. You
Yeah.
start looking at other objects and people as food and stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's what Alex did off Madagascar. he seen that. He seen Mordecai. I think he was a zebra. He seen him like a chicken wing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So these people really gonna get desperate.
So that happened on SpongeBob when Squidward's going out his man. This nigga had some salt. He just put it on his arm and he started biting that shit.
Damn.
I got these real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them.
That's right.
Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and choose that in which I delighted not.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's why that's gonna come upon you niggas, man. Your own delusions. And the Lord knows. You know, so He gonna bring that upon you, man. Since you don't want to repent and get right.
Got any more?
And then you know with these 2/3, they make light of the judgment, man.
Right.
Cause you know why? They don't believe it's coming anyway.
They don't consider.
Right. So
Yeah.
when it finally does come, now you want to get right with the Lord, but it's too late then, man. The scripture says, "Seek Him while He may be found," man.
That's why the Lord said he's gonna laugh at their calamities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, good, man. It's just good. It's good for them, man.
Yeah,
This
good,
is what
right.
they need.
That's it.
Because look what they've done, you know, in their lifetime. You know, all they've done is just been a rebel, disobedient child. All right, they've been disrespectful first and foremost to Yahweh, then His Son Yahweh Shai, then the prophets that are set up, you know, and they've attacked us literally.
Yeah.
Like, we're not joking. People have attacked us, spit on us, try to destroy our livelihood, so on and so forth. Man, fuck these people. Man.
Yeah. Creating lies and all this bullshit.
Brothers in jail and shit for you know,
For-
false charges and shit,
Right,
man.
for over a damn woman. A lot of you women gonna get it too. And guess what? These niggas have part of the reason why our Lord Yahweh Shai was crucified.
Oh yeah.
So they know they gotta pay for that too. This is why all this stuff is coming up high. You fucking niggas that's responsible for that, man.
And they asked for it. They let the blood be on us and our children. They wanted it, so they're gonna get it. This is the time. This is the time period where they're gonna get it.
Get it right.
Hey, you got it in hardcore slavery, man. You got it in a couple waves, but this is that final wave, man. You're really gonna feel it.
That's it.
Right.
You know, is there any more
That's
precepts?
it. You deserve every bit of it. No pity. As Lord willing, He just be with us, man. And how rock is out, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Since you said no pity, can I get this real quick? I'm sorry. 2 Ezra 1:25. Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also.
That's right.
When ye desire me to be gracious unto you, I shall have no mercy upon you. Whensoever ye shall call upon me, I will not hear you.
And so don't worry about these damn unbelievers, man. These niggas, these rebellious niggas, man. Who cares, man? For those of us that's in there, we just gotta get in the good graces of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to the best of our ability. Man, hell, I personally don't care, man. You know, I just want the Lord to save me and the men that's doing this work with me. The hell, everybody. Hey, if you reject it, that means the Lord put the spirit on you to do that anyway.
Yep. Well, back in 2 Ezra 1:26. Whensoever ye shall call upon me, I will not hear you.
Yeah, because the reason is the 2/3 are hearing this word to be condemned. That's it, man. You know, what you go get out of this is the elect waking up, and 2/3 rejected, so the Lord can be justified and bring that judgment upon their
Right. For ye have defiled your hands with blood, and your feet are swift to commit manslaughter. Ye have not, as it were, forsaken me, but your own selves, saith the Lord.
You doing that? You rejected the Lord to your own hurt. That's the scripture say, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
So
so
that's
you
like
ain't right. You ain't doing. They doing something. They doing some harm. You ain't doing no harm to nobody but yourself, man.
Right.
Dummy.
It says that in verse 27, right? In that 2 Ezra 1.
Ye have not, as it were, forsaken me, but your own selves. Yeah.
That's it.
I got one last reset.
Bring it out.
Yeah, you had people scoffing the word it's supposed to affect us. Like, nah, man, the Lord gonna deal with you for doing that. Stupid. Go ahead, bro.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and make no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they
The
look for.
divine intervention, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, what does scripture say? The righteous should scarcely be saved. You know, just when you think you finished, the Lord just come to deliver you, man, and the Lord get glorified, man. See, that's the dramatics of the Lord, man. Just like in Hollywood, these fucking the best movies are always dramatic, man. You know.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in desertion,
Derision.
vision, and poverty and reproach. These fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints?
Yep.
And that was it.
They gonna be like, man, these niggas right here, the Lord dealing with them the whole time. It's gonna be mind blowing to these wicked piece of shit ass people, man.
Yep. I got one last one. This is Revelation 11:14. It says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And this day we're in the World War III, man. Whether you believe it or not, it was trending what last year or was it this year? The beginning of this year, World War III was trending.
This year.
Oh, damn, this shit flew by.
It might have been 2020 though.
That
Was
shit
it?
trending.
I think
What was it? That Iranian guy.
Oh, Soleimani.
It's Soleimani, yeah.
Yeah, it was trending. People joking. Hey, this dude I made a post. He said JC, but you know it's a lawyer. I was shot. He said JC died for us. That's manipulative or some stupid shit. Manipulative. And I'm like, nigga, are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Right?
Dumb or still stupid.
Hey, these people are gonna get judged for that, man.
Yep.
Hey, verse 15 it says, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord. Ooh. And his Mashiach, which is the anointed, the elect. And
so it's so beautiful because look, these kingdoms have to collapse, man.
That's right.
All right, and with that being said, Yahweh Shai's kingdom is going to come into place, which that means new laws, for lack of words, are going to be put into place. Which they're not new laws; they're the laws of old, but now they're going to be pushed forth now, and that makes you people feel really uncomfortable.
Yep.
Yeah.
The hell with you.
That's it, man. You know, we can't do what's pleasing our flesh anymore.
I can't rape kids.
Right.
I can't do drugs. No. Alright.
And that's gonna be Esau, even especially. That's gonna be torture him alone. That he gotta follow these law, statutes, commandments, man.
Right. He that is accustomed to do wicked.
Yeah.
Now he has to do righteousness to the best of his ability, or we're gonna beat his ass.
That's right.
He deep down knows it too, man.
Yeah.
You can play the delusional game all day, man. The Lord ain't moved by how about Shimmy, how Shay moved by that, man.
That's right.
Still going down, man.
Yeah, a little more says, and he shall reign forever and ever. There was this anime called Overlord. Now this is, they got it directly out of the scriptures. It's about this dude, he basically is God, right? So no one can beat him. Now he got his own type of like elect. And no one can beat them either. So it's open. And then when he comes with like a whole host. And the weakest niggas are giving everybody problems. The weakest niggas, the worst of the other niggas are giving everybody problems. Then when he comes, everybody bowing down. It's like, what the fuck? And then he came to the greatest kingdom there. Literally destroyed the whole kingdom. Literally had everybody destroy the whole kingdom. He came to their shit, sat on their kingdom, and sat on their shit, made a throne of ruins out of their whole kingdom ruined. Killed everybody in the kingdom. So everybody know you just can't fuck me. Just worship.
Man, that's your Howard shot.
Exactly.
He made a name for himself.
Exactly. That's what he told them. They came to him. Can you please not war with us? He said, no. I basically gotta show y'all that. I gotta show everybody, put fear in everybody else, let them know y'all niggas gotta worship me because I destroyed the greatest kingdom.
Damn.
I didn't even show up. My people destroyed this shit.
Many crowns.
Exactly.
The saints shall take the kingdom.
Perfect.
And possess it forever and ever.
That's right.
That's what's coming. Perfect. Hey.
Okay. With that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. All right, double honors to the apostle. It was a great millstone. Once again, peace, salutations to society, pushing his word, sincerity, truth, and charity. With that, say shalom.